picking up where we left off last time, there's this really annoying dwarf who got probably fittingly turned into a dragon and put in captivity. And the talking head on my ass, that guy, he's like, yeah, you know, we should free him. This is where I got stuck last time on the last video, because I had like 5 minutes to get to work. This time though, I think we can do it. I do feel like we should take it down to medium difficulty. I've been thinking hard about this. I don't want to do it, and I never got any dislikes for any of my videos, and I got one dislike like 4 or 5 nights ago, and then I got 2 dislikes and 4 likes, and it's not just watching a guy die a lot. And the game helps me with that. It's certainly a movie. Here we go. So, 1 immortal and then a never-ending series of goons until we kill them. Oh wait, we did it. I must have at some point succeeded. So all we have to do is, yeah, deal with that guy. This should be fun. Hiya. No matter how much you turn the TV down, it's still loud as fuck. Hold on. There we go, it's much better. I don't want y'all to hear the TV through the mic. So these witches are tricky. You can only hit them if the boy hits them with the arrow to stun them first. Otherwise they'll just disappear like that. It's very annoying. It's hard to do anything cool to them because... there we go. And they still disappear. What are you doing? What you doing? A little bit of health. What if I go all crazy Kratos? What are you doing? You're starting to freak me out. I'm probably gonna die. That was being all Kratos. Like that. I expect the second one. Alright, warm up round. Chug, chug, chug. I'm fitting this in between. I start doing doubles Thursday, and I stop like Tuesday. So Thursday through Monday, I'm doing doubles at work. So if I ever seem kind of out of it or anything, you know, it has a lot to do. Yeah, and none do better. Now we know he does it 3 times, so. But did he know I would do that? Alright. So I'm not gonna play with those guys. I'll save them for when I have my rage meter built up, and we'll just worry about the witch. How's that sound? So if I were a witch, probably not be getting shot at right now. I just don't want them to do that thing where they flank me. Yeah, I can do that too. Dragon, you're really not helping. whatsoever. Win, dude. Win. Always win. Always and forever. And now there's the witch. You gotta go. Yo, none of that shit. I understand. Dying sucks. I wouldn't want to do it either. But you gotta stay. I need your sweet, sweet health. They didn't do anything. The other one's almost about dead too. That guy. Oh, he was. What the fuck? Dude, stop shooting me with your lightning. You fucking die. How are you not immortal? There you go. Take some fucking damage, please. Oh, come on, with the fucking lightning again? I'm like, how hard would this have been on hard difficulty? Because this is medium. I think. Unless I backed out and didn't save properly. If it was hard, they'd be purple. Which means that, like, I'm not supposed to be fighting them. I'm not leveled up enough. Alright, let's use our brain. We'll try to, like, find all the health first. Well, that didn't work. Get the witch. Fuck you. It's between me and the witch. Fuck, I was supposed to do that now. Worked though. Got half the health. Bro, stop shooting. What the fuck? Lady. Dude. No means no, lady. Yeah, are you? Are you ready? We're just gonna whittle them down a little bit, because there's just too many of these kind of guys. Fucking hell. Alright, 4 warm-up rounds, but that's it. We got this. I don't need any more dislikes. Always helps if I cut the mic, so let me try doing that. Shit. for that one. Because I was gonna like do a fatality to finish the whole grand thing. And didn't need to be like that, so I might actually go and give myself a dislike for that one. That was weak. All I had to do was just pop. Oh man. It looks like it worked though. It looks like it auto-saved. But we didn't get to pick up what they dropped, but I'll take it. So it looks like this time I got a pass. The boy must have killed him, or maybe the dragon's explosion was enough to... So that's cool. So, yay, we did it.
Sir.
This should be interesting.
Go, you wee little bugger. Well, the dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
It's a pretty cool dragon. I don't know what that means. Moderate perk activation, chance to grant a blessing of runic when using a runic attack. Like, how much runic are we talking about? I don't know anything about that. Is it like a substantial amount of runic? Can we get the fuck out of here? I feel like I've been here for like too long. The only reason we found this was exploring. Thanks. Okay, so nothing new, right? Okay. Goodbye forever. Because there's like literally no reason to ever go back there. These guys were purple last time and they tore me up. But let's see what happens this time. Now I'm on home. Now they're still purple. So we can make it work.
Need more time.
Just have to stay away from that guy.
I'm ready.
Yeah, if I get hit once, I'm dead. Really wish you could just fucking freeze him. Get that guy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. What are you doing? Get him. I saw the sign where it's like, yeah, you can do your fatality now. Okay. This ain't no shit, Frost. Boy, I can't help but notice you're not shooting anybody. Really wondering if you earned those rations. Any moment you don't want to let me rage out. Just fine. I need to get the fuck out of that corner. Dude. I'm surprised I didn't die right there. Don't run up on me like that. What'd I tell y'all about running up on me? It's not cool. And don't do it. Just don't. Alright, so we have a reason to come back after all. But we don't actually have to go in. Wait, what? Well, the dragon's gone. It's a no-brainer. Let's get the fuck out of here again. Alright, I just need to remember where this is so I can come back, like, a day or two from now, when he's upgraded a little more. We are... It's weird, because this location changed a little, I think. Because the giant serpent pushed it somewhere new. Why is that, like, flickering? It's interesting. So this is the new objective. But we're not necessarily going to do objectives. But I do want to have, like, an idea of what goals are available. Only a very special chisel can carve a travel rune. Well, that sounds promising. Dude, let's just fucking get this whetstone. He brings it up, I swear to God, every single time. Like, both of them, that's all they talk about. The two merchants are twin brothers that hate each other because it wasn't clear that whether or not they both lost their own personal best loot or whether or not they lost the best loot, period. But, like, they both lost it, and they blamed the other person. And the game won't tell you that. It's something that people figured out. Because if you buy the super expensive edition, you get a map. And the map has, like, an entire paragraph in...
We were in the middle of a story, weren't we? Odin had invited Hrungnir to his palace in Asgard, getting the simple giant drunk to amuse the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. Does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon, brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the faceful of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
With that being said, they need to add, like, I don't know how they're to do it, but they need to add, like, where if you're in this situation right here and they're talking like that, you should be able to push something on the controller. Hi. I was just saying that in this situation they need to add, like, in the next generation of games, one of the trends needs to be the ability to zoom in when they're having a movie-like dialogue. Like theater, like how Grand Theft Auto had, like, a theatrical view or whatever, where it just changed randomly. It was, like, impossible to play it with, but it looked really cool. That way you can, like, zoom in on their faces and get the best angle when they're talking.
Good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Right behind
Sorry, it was the 5 brothers who killed. By the way, Phil says hi. Said hi. Said, oh, what the fuck was that? How did he know you were scared? I will show you. He only has one ability. Actually, this is different, because usually he drops their weapon on their own head. This guy doesn't have a weapon, so we'll get him fatality. He's doing more damage to these guys than I am. I haven't even attacked him yet. Alright, Bill. It's like all brothers are killed. Oops. satisfying. I feel it. Do you feel it? Just can't get that high back. We gotta find Dill. Dill's coming. Hi.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Kratos is like, shut up, boy,
I can
man.
smell your grief, child. Rest
like,
assured,
now you're
her
helping
magic
spirits,
is
huh?
strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
Boy, we are leaving.
Aha! I fucking called it. Pick up the phone.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child.
Kratos
Gulvig
is
will
like,
reward you.
Already, he's like, I'm done. Here. While you were talking, I went and got
Father?
him. How do I
We
talk to
should
my
look
wife?
for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Oh, go and ruin it for me. You fucking dick. Your head looks like a dick. You dick. I'm gonna get you killed on purpose. I ain't gonna say when, I ain't gonna say where, cause I don't know yet. But Kratos has to take one for that. We need to unlock all that shit. Which is great, because it's supposed to be that kind of episode anyway. More stories, please. That's my favorite thing about this game. It makes up for any imperfections because other games don't have stories. Not like that. Not where it's like a tradition to tell them, so you're guaranteed to get them. Nobody would ever fast travel again if they got fucking dialogue for traveling every time. Like new dialogue every time. That should be like the wave of the future right there. Save half the game for just when you're moving around. Just to make it feel really, you know, the way it should feel. Alright, so my goal
I
is...
see some loot up there.
Honestly, their whole map system, they need to fix that shit. I'm just gonna get off the fucking boat. Figure it out from there. The episode's called Free Roaming, not super stressed out where do I go roaming.
These bones pulse with magic.
It must be Golvi. Could we just hold on to it? Maybe we'll find the rest of them.
This spirit lies to you, boy.
How would you know?
I have known many spirits. They are all liars.
This one is different.
That's racist.
I know it.
You know very little.
Actually, that's classist. Like, oh, they're dead. It's very evil. I want a second chance at these guys. Now they're... Oh, they were purple the first time. Never mind. This time I'm all crunk though. I got like, anytime I want to go with my, you know, Kratos rage, I can do it.
Almost ready.
I should do it sooner than later, so I can start building my meter back. Yeah, fuck you guys so hard. Oh, that's all you're gonna give me? I really need to find more of the things that extend how long you can change mode. My turn. Oh. My turn. That's right, boy. I mean, we're not dead. This guy wants it. He's like, I'm the one that gets to stab him. That's the guy that always kills me in the fast one. Oh, god damn it. They attacked him. Well, I did better. We'll come back when I can actually fight them. Purple means no. When they have a purple health bar, it's like, nope. Aww. Alright. So back in the boat. Sorry. Missed up. Alright. It's not a very big map, but there's still places we haven't been. Like, ever. Like right there, there's something there. What is it? I don't know. Let's find out.
What's that down there?
Down where? You can't just say down there. We're in the fucking ocean. Or, you know. Don't tell me that shit when we're in a boat. It's the scariest moment of my life. If you're like, hey, what is that huge fucking thing underneath us? I'd probably never live to find out, because I would die of a heart attack. So did we discover it yet? No. Damn it. I wonder it's so hard to discover. I keep passing it. It's just this. I swear, dude, the very first vehicle I ever drove was a fucking. It was a Lincoln Town Car. And it controlled a lot like this. You're like throwing your whole body weight into it. It's not really so much
That
that
gate.
as.
We never did open it. Should we give it a try?
It just, you never know where your ass is. Because it's such a long car. You're like, it's hard to navigate around other
Wow,
cars. Cause you're
there's
like,
two
wow.
of them, and they're huge. I wonder why they aren't moving.
You're like, well, mine's basically a boat on wheels, so. I feel like town cars and stuff are for driving 35 miles an hour. But you're only driving 30. Because you're doing other shit while you drive. Whatever the other shit might be. Mostly just like chilling.
What's that up there?
Alright. Fail. Go. Is this supposed to like happen at this? I guess so. Alright, here we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't know we're blowing up. But we're using that to blow something up. I'll be back for you. Damn it. At least they don't just put so many things on the map to open. Like, you really want it. You know, by the time you get it, you're like, ugh. Whereas, like, other games, like, Take Down Light, for instance, there's just so many things. You're like, yeah, I could take it or leave it. Okay, it just keeps happening. There's more to this than I seem to capture, because why is that there? Oh. Okay. I'm pretty sure we do it from where we're at, but let me just see if we can... What's that? Damn it. Stop distracting me with things and stuff. They're like, I know you're doing this other thing, but how about fighting these guys maybe? But no, I see it. You have to like, that'll lower and that'll explode the stuff that's all over the chest if you just do everything you need to do. Let me do it before I get too distracted. I just need a place to get off. It sounds way dirtier than I do it. Maybe that really is it. Well, let me just get like an vantage point. A vantage point. Where are we trying to make that? Oh! Well then what's the other one for? Oh. Okay. So let's see if we learned anything. So there's a chest that I can't see. That's not how you do it. That's not either how you do it. Fuck. I was like trying to get there before the thing. Boo. I'm just gonna shoot arrows constantly. Fuck that. I need an arrow time slowing power. That would be awesome. Fuck, I hate you. Alright. Nothing. Alright, let's get up here. I'm like realizing now it's not gonna work this way. There. Sorry it took a minute. There's actually it's a bunch of good crafting elements. I don't know how we're going to lower that wheel just yet, but when we do, we can open the other one. There's a third one. Ooh, I like pits. There's a fourth one. And there's a
Come
ghost.
and face me, God of Thunder!
So you're just one of the every single person in this game that hates Thor. Very interesting.
Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue looming over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave. Imagine our surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences. First we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality. My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed her. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually, I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy.
I love how Kratos is like on board, but Kratos lost his family, you know, so he's like, no, we never help him, and now he's like, fuck it, yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
My father's grave lies on an island to the east. Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
Whoop. Fuck you. There you go. Right as rain. I just wanted to go a certain way.
Yeah, that was tough.
I feel so cheap not having it on hard mode. I might have to switch it back just because it's like hurting. It's nice not dying, but I don't feel proud when I win.
I think we have a complete set of those now.
We might let it slide for just this one stream, but then I might go back to it. I don't know. Oh. How'd I miss it? What? Can I just... Wasn't I just over there? Oh.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
Good deal. One of the things we had to unlock. Fast travel point. Considering we missed so much, it makes me wonder. Hey, look, a crab. Alright. But what about that? It goes somewhere good, apparently. How do fish get all the way up here? It's like a legitimate question. Nice. going? Oh. Head away. Ready, boy? Ready? Damn it. You're a failure. A failure. I had to have been it, right? Or... maybe not so much. Suck at this, boy. Right about meow. Successful axe kills grant a rage. What? Yeah. Yeah. Mystic dust that pulses with mysterious forces. Used to upgrade armor. Yeah, so can we go ahead and equip that immediately, please? I don't even want to look at whatever I had before. There we go. Oh man, I cannot wait for this shit. And it grants 10 strength. And it's like the first time I've actually got a new handle that I was better than having health. Because at least that way you can heal yourself a little bit, worst case scenario if you need to. But like this one, I kill people with my axe. That's the only thing I use to kill people. So like every time I do that, I'll get to go all like Hulk. That's really cool. Matter of fact, can I like upgrade that? No. These are all weak.
That spirit.
The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
Let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
Just wanted to have that little talk. I'm like stepping into my office. We still have one more chest I forgot about. I never thought about this before, but how is... oh... I was gonna say, like, how is he even hoisted to Kratos' belt? But now I see.
I cannot rest while my mother's murderer stands above my father's grave.
That's right. Oh, that's nice. Very convenient. Wait, egg. Damn it. Nope. Up is down, down is up. Yep. We're right about there. Booyah. Well, when it comes time to actually make something, I should have just all the supplies. So how do I get to the other one? I guess you just can't. In that case... what's down below? You're like nothing. Don't think about it, don't worry about it. There we go. $1 million. Increases resistance to frost. Well, that's nice. I still don't know how to equip enchantments. It's embarrassing, I know. I keep meaning to Google it, but turns out like I'm pretty busy all the time, so... Alright, we have options. Since we don't really have any options. Well, there's one more that we have to get. Because we can take that gate, that's what I was going to say. To fast travel. But there's one more that we have to climb to, and I don't know how that works. I don't see it. Oh. That's what I was hoping would happen. Nice. Have we? No, we have not. Or have we? The more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, that's when we did that. Wow, that's fun. But like, hey kid, remember that time I took you to jump over the windmill? Wasn't that cool? Probably like, no, actually that was terrifying. So we're absolutely done here. Game. Okay. Story time. Might as well do this first. Whoop. Well, that's cool. Go work on them. We'll be over there as soon as we can. I'm just waiting for the story to kick in. Come on, you know you want to tell him. Here, let's do a little loop around this rock. Usually it does it.
What's that
feel
down
like...
there?
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what you meant. I don't know what I got, but got something. We got him to shut up. Kratos the pot killer. Bert, attempted murderer. But only attempted. Timer. Holy crap, that was... 1, 2, 3. That is hard. Okay, we can do this, so... I hope if I'm not like... Well, C is still active, that's weird. Like, that had like a 2-second one, C had like a long ass one. Or the... Can't hit it that way. Aww. You're gonna be like that, huh? Alright, Hell in the Cell match. Hats off to the developers, cause I'll tell you why. It's like taking somebody that the player's already probably bored with by now and spicing it up and making it exciting. Purple health bar in my ass. Bye-bye.
There's only 3 left. Almost ready. It's getting kind of hairy.
Fucking falling for that shit. Fuck, run, dude, run.
Ready, Father.
Ship good. Yeah, ready to do shit. Yeah, if we can kill a guy, he'll drop health. You gotta go.
Good. Keep it up.
How did they both die? What the f... Seriously, what? The other one wasn't even close to death. Not like me. I'm like looking at my health bar and I'm like, holy shit, that's like 2%. It's like, oh, hi, bud. How I miss you. Way the fuck. How is it over there? How did we get over here without it? Oh, it just respawned, okay. Hey, look. Let's kill it. It'll be... They always come back, yeah.
Ready to go now.
Alright, we can do this. Just focus. Kid, can you even shoot that far? Come over here. Alright, man. You want something done right, you do it yourself. That was close. Boo. Boo. Are you sure, kid?
Sorry, not ready.
Come on, that one should hit. Do I have a weapon that can actually just snipe? That would be fucking amazing right now. Come on. Oh, how I hate you. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was with the heavy throw. Feels good. Deep down where it usually feels bad. Some medicine right where I need it. I can always be like, hey, remember one time I kicked the shit out of that bird? I'm confused. How do we need to close the gate so we can hit that final letter, but how do we get off the island now? Oh, that isn't the answer, but it's not the answer. What the fuck is going on? Like, is the game glitching out, or is there a huge giant? Because it could honestly be either of the two. Just damn it. I could just sit here and be a cheap ass player if I wanted to. Until I want to. I can't throw my axe at him. But I can't do that. This is awesome. You're so close to dying. Just fucking die. Well, come get a little bit closer. Fight. Swing. There goes your head. Very much still alive. Die! Fucking die? Pretty please die? What the fuck die? Die. And we never spoke about this again. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Whatever the answer is not here. I just have to find a way to lower the gates and still be able to get out. That's the tricky part. And I ain't seen it. This might help. I mean, like, define help. I'll look around, but I don't think that was it. I hate to do this, but it's the only way to be thorough. Yeah, no. Nope. Something like halfway between the two. That's cool. It's a little more complex than I thought it'd be, but that's fine. So where was... I'm getting tired. So where was the thing that changes the direction of everything? Up here? I don't really know. I'm just swinging it. Yeah. So it has to be like... Oh wait, I'm stupid. I prefer tired. Yeah. Nope. I'll do it like that, because there might be like a bonus thing on the other side if you get it lined up right, so let's try this. Ugh. It's a lot to make me do to get whatever we're about to get. I hope it's a good thing. Beautiful. Truly beautiful. Fuck you, bro. Hey. I told you could be a frog. Oh, he's gone. So... hop on in. My body's like, go sleep. I'm like, no. It's like, please. And I'm like, please don't make me say no meaner. Let's take it out on it. Aww. You know, if every game I've ever played that had grenades, this would really be one where grenades would be helpful. Oh my god. I hate you. Okay, it's telling me there's a boat there, so screw that. It's like, yeah, I'm aware. I should be able to finish this. Yeah. Alright. Not quite fast enough. You had to do it in a certain order. Oh, you had to save R for last. Tired. Alright, we're gonna get there. This might be a nice little thing to tie up the stream, because I am like doing doubles back to back to back to back to back. But we didn't really do a lot, that's the thing. I feel like I owe a little more. Is there a reason you won't work? Clearly. Okay. Just almost stuff you have to do to get a girl, you know, blow up a few mountains. Yeah, that's everybody right. What? I'm the only one that ever had to do that? Oh, shit. R.I.P. mountains. Okay, so we unlocked it. Oh. Oh, so tired. Okay. And now I'm like, I haven't got to sit all day, so I'm like laying backwards, sorry. Ugh. Alright, I'll sit up like an adult. That's what I think is. Today I just listened to Tech 9 at work. Like, I was listening to Bright Eyes and I started getting all depressed and shit, and I was like, oh, that's why I don't listen to Bright Eyes. And so I was like, alright, so I put on Tech 9, and then now I have Psycho Bitch, like, part 3 stuck in my head. It's like part 3 or part 4, I can't remember. Pretty much every time he drops an album, he does another song about it. It's like an ongoing joke, but it's also kind of like a franchise at this point. Alright, well, we came, we saw, we conquered. And then we got in a boat. I'm on a fucking boat. I'm on a boat. Motherfucking boat. Alright, I want to keep the roaming free, but were it not, where would we go? I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need to be looking over here where all the good stuff is. Yeah, the whetstone. What's up with that? Would that be... But that's a chisel. Where's the whetstone? I don't want to get involved in all that. Damn. Alright, well, let's go and do this one then. But if we get lost along the way, you know, shit happens. In a good way.
I see something down there.
Like, so what's that do? Alright, man. We gotta go this way.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamu. A very giant.
Exactly.
His size was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son, a young Hrimthur. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him. Either way, the quarrel of the earth spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night. So that's it then?
I really underestimated their attack style. But I was also like, kind of like, man, we fucked the whole story up, didn't we? Because you had those dudes screeching while the guy was trying to tell a story. let's just take a sec, see if he comes back. I want to smoke. I promised myself I'd only have like one or two. But I want to have one. I'm waiting for him to come back, kinda, because I didn't really get to enjoy that story. Now, if I didn't enjoy it, y'all probably didn't get to. It's usually every time I want to give up and get out of the boat. And they're like, oh, here's that story you requested. And I'm like, oh, okay. Move up. Getting out of the boat. Alright. One moment until. So looking forward to this cigarette in particular. Let's see real quick if I can switch up this, because it doesn't really do anything, and it looks cool, but nobody really seems to take any damage. Go back. There's a new one I have. Ooh, that looks cool as fuck. Just like the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, let's do that one. Upgrade it. Oh, come on, don't tell me I don't have money. Alright.
I think you got him. Spirit, why are Govig's bones scattered around these beaches?
She was too pure, too beautiful, too charming. She inspired great jealousy amongst others, and they desecrated her poor body.
Like what? So we did what we came to do. Okay. That's good. I will settle for success. Hey, if you didn't want your barrel to get ran over, you shouldn't have put it directly in front of my boat. Like 4 months in advance, but still. Semantics. Dude, shit is going down. I wonder what happened. It's one of those moments I wish I had a Cobb radio. I used to have a homeboy whose dad had one, and he would listen to it. He had vigilante-like curiosity. He never, did anything. Wasted opportunity. You can see, that'd be a realistic way of portraying a superhero. They just use like cop scanners. I guess that'd just be a really stripped down Batman. Big stripped down to his underwear. It's like, we'll let you out of the boat when we feel like letting you out of the boat. Motherfucker. still hearing sirens. Like new sirens. I bet it was a crash.
Thor killed him.
Considering what time it is.
You found the village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
So early. You know, I gotta wake up at 9.
Hostiles up ahead. Are we attacking?
Still deciding. Where they headed.
A wolverine.
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Ready and wait.
Hey. Said don't. No. It's broken. Oh my god, it broke. Isn't that crazy? He never got the last blow off because the guy was above me.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
It's funny. You know what you might find is not so funny? I really need to go to the bathroom, so let me get you into some kind of dialogue.
Magically sealed, I'm afraid.
Because I care. Right.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Good, no, we don't need those healths.
Brother,
but
looks like that crystal's brimming again.
do we hit this one? I don't think we did. Seem familiar. Moving on. Okay.
Father,
There we
I think you should see this.
go. I'm sorry,
Oh,
kids.
neat trick,
but
lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Oh, thank you for the friend request. I haven't received one of those in a long time.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh. Thamur was a frost giant.
You know, if you
When
really
he died,
want,
his final breath
subscribe,
froze everything.
and that'll mean a lot to me. I like to sit on the arm of my couch. We all have our thing. Don't judge me.
We'll need something to get through this one.
I'm a dog guy, but I'm a cat man. I don't know. That works. I'm fucking Batman. You need more than that. I'm not Batman. I have no money. I'm broke ass Batman. What if he'd never got training at all? And had no money and weighed like $1.50. I know, riveting. I don't know how this isn't just selling out comic shops right now. Alright, let's get out of here.
I don't know what we're still doing here.
I don't either, but thanks for putting that in perspective. Sorry, that rope. Everything looks like something. That's why I know I need to go to bed. Cause like the mess looked like a witch. Yeah, that's how I know I'm tired. I'm like swinging on ropes and planks and stuff. Here. I have a little more left in me. Let me just get y'all to where there's some dialogue. Cause I gotta go to the bathroom and I don't wanna leave you hanging. Come on, kid. Ask some kind of question or another. You always do that. Don't stop now. Any minute you guys want to start talking, it's okay with me. I feel like I'm playing chicken with the game to see who is gonna break first, my bladder or their mute strike, where they're just like, no, we're not saying anything. I don't even know where I'm going. Just going where my bladder tells me to. So now we should get a story. Hopefully. Oh god, just give me a story. I might need to get off and back on the boat to keep a story, you know. Come on, you know, I have to have something to talk about. Surely. Alright, here's an idea. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm just gonna keep sailing in this general direction until I get back. Just gonna multitask like a mother.
I see something down there.
Ugh. Thank you. So needed that. Well, the problem is that, like, sailing makes my controller go off. So I kept thinking I was hitting something, and only you know how well I actually did. It's one time where I'm like, yeah, I'm actually gonna go rewatch that part tomorrow when I'm on break, just to see how well I did with that one. Did I hit anything? Okay, we have stuff to do. So all we have to do now is just investigate the dead something or another. Where's it at? Why didn't it just tell us where it is? I mean, it seems to be... I don't know, Hidden Cave of Odin sounds pretty freaking promising. Look what I found. Well, this is interesting. Oh, fail. So apparently, where's it at? So bad at directions.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
Alright. So... Good deal.
Should we dock on this beach?
Sorry it took so long.
Focus up.
Dude. This is like the perfect time to use this. Let's do it. I bet this will tear him up. I did everything wrong, but it won't happen again. They're tedious because you have to like get them at the right moment, and it takes a long time, but as long as you follow the drill. I should save that other explosive to hurt him.
Focus up.
Might need to try a little harder. Yeah, let me tilt the camera down so I can just like relax. Lower. How low can you go? How low can you go? That's about perfect. Alright. Much better. I should really dig that. Alright, so we're gonna try not to fuck up that other explosive. Oh look, we didn't even have to fuck that one up. Oh, come on. I hope that did something. It did not. Feel free to shoot that guy. Damn it, I missed. Like, big time. Boo, what am I doing? Just use the arrows, man. That's the only thing most ever played. Hmm. Let's see if we can make this any easier for ourselves. I mean, that seems so complicated.
Boy, over here.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Ready yourself, boy!
Need more time.
Look at his health. He took it. I don't know what happened, but boy got a good shot at him or something. Mind if I do?
Enemies down.
Increases resistance to burn damage. Cool. We're here now. The fuck do we go? Maybe that was it. Yeah, so I need to go to bed. I'm like playing with one eye shut. I would say if I had a sign, that might be it. I just don't want to leave y'all on like a weak ass note. I'd rather like have a big epic movie for you to watch, and then it's like, hey, cliffhanger. Because that's kind of how all my other ones were. The guy always ended on one of those cliffhanger cinematic.
Something down there.
Okay, where are we going? So I don't know where that is. Every time I go to options, they just send me where I am. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, I need to go to bed. I'm so fucking out of it, dude. Like, I literally just, like, was thinking so deep that I started dreaming while I was sitting up. Hope that didn't get me, like, 20 million dislikes, but... Like, I didn't even fall asleep, I was, like, meditating. I was that tired. I gotta go. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I was like sitting there in my dream, I was like, you're alive, dude. It's like, oh shit. It helped though. It actually gave me a little pep. Just like a 20-second power nap. It's like, go, Buffalo. But yeah, I should go to bed, bro. I gotta do an air double tomorrow. But I'll be on tomorrow night. If I'm ever not on, it's because I had a good day. And you should be happy for me. Like, if you don't see a stream, be happy for me. Because I got some. It's messed up, but that little tiny second of a nap really actually did give me a little boost. But yeah, I should go to bed. Show me to my docks and we'll be good. I have trouble believing that because most of the time these are flooded. Oh yeah.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
You mention it.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Started to finish it. Now let's see what time it is. Yeah, I need to go to bed. I'm like sleeping 3 hours a night and you can only do that so long. Because I'm doing like 3 shifts a day and still trying to date, which I would think is like 4 shifts a day. One more try, and we're good for the night. Try because that was bullshit. I wouldn't even call that a try because I didn't try. In my defense, in games where all the powers are available at all times, it's always better than games where you can only equip 2 at a time, and this is trying to do that. So your whole, like everything you've worked up to changes frequently, so you never really know, because the 2 attacks you have is holding L1 and hitting R1, or holding L1 and hitting R2, and those are like the 2 special attacks you have, and they can be wildly different depending on something you might not even remember having done. But yeah, guys, I think I need to call it. We'll pick up here tomorrow. Good night. Thank y'all. Really thank you. Sweet dreams.